Fracking hell, how greed has lit fire to the great artesian waters. The idea of getting the Queensland Government's economy out of debt and move it into a time of prosperity seemed like it was light years away, even in the early days of hydraulic fracturing. The local economy would be another beneficiary, creating thousands of jobs in an area that has never seen unemployment below the national average. Hydraulic fracturing, or fracking as we will call it, involves pumping water, sand and various chemicals under pressure to fracture the shale seams and to get methane gas deposits out. The Great Artesian Basin is one of the largest underground water reservoirs in the world. It underlies approximately 22% of Australia. Avoidable fraccidents have been swept under the carpet for a decade. Fracking near and around the Artesian Basin began over a decade ago with little to no environmental impact studies done before, during, or at the present time. One positive of all this is that Australia will be the biggest producer of methane gas in the world by 2020, an extremely lucrative and exciting prospect for a young country heavily reliant on natural resource export for its wealth. The Queensland Government generated billions of dollars of revenue by leapfrogging all environmental process. This has created a question mark over the safe and sustainable nature of the resource. The CSG industry is outside all Commonwealth Water Acts and seems to be protected in cotton wool. The CSG industry is outside all state water acts in New South Wales. It is not even listed in the acts under which it is supposedly regulated. The environmental damage seen by both extraction methods, CSG mining and the fracking of shale, has been extensive but not limited to water and air pollution, destruction of aquifers, waterways and fertile lands used for agriculture. Hydrogen sulfate and methane gas bubbling from rivers in some areas has the ability to light the water on fire, yet the Queensland Government has noted that all the levels of gas are in the normal range. Of Australia is one that all Australians would love to present into the future. We must, however, not let greed cloud our judgment and ensure we look out for our environment so that the next generation of Australians can benefit from the health and beauty of our environment. Creating jobs does not just have to be at the coalface, so to speak, but conducting environmental experimentation and governing legislation to protect the environment that has made us so successful as a nation. We can spread the wealth while ensuring a clean and sustainable future.